Hi internet, you've caught me red-handed. Well, it's pink-handed and it's actually pink, but it's kind of looking red. I dyed my hair. I decided that I would talk to you about it like Sophia Niger style. I don't think Soph actually created this style of like doing something and then talking you through it, but I feel like she did. Okay, so it starts today where there's no footage of, but I was out shopping and unsupervised, and I decided that I wanted to dye my hair in a balayage-esque sort of style. And I did this all by myself, and there are things that can be improved on, but I did it. So I brought a little pouch of bleach and a small bottle of about 30 developer. I used 20 out of the 30 grams from the bleach, and I don't know how much developer I used. I used about 20 grams per 10 grams and then a little bit extra. So I sectioned the hair, and then I think I did it half and then half again for the first layer, and I did progressively more up. I would tease it a little bit, just back combing, and then I applied the aluminum foil paper, whatever, and just brushed it on. I hardly touched any of the bleach, but I did a little bit, and I really should have worn gloves. I ended up just doing 4 layers all up. The thing that I did fuck up on is I forgot about the V's. You meant to do it in like a V motion. I just did a straight line at the top. That's not great, but oh well. I don't think it was as thick as it could have been. And at the end, I actually go back and apply some more bleach onto the first bits. And then I just went by section and slathered more on. Really, that's what happened. There was a lot more hair dye going on. I did some fantastic camera work in this where I was facing the mirror and you couldn't see a lot. I'm pretty sure, I haven't watched it back, and my bathroom is very yellow lighted and the tiles are all like a yellowy beige colour and the lighting's warm, so it's just not great. And also my mother pointed out when you look at the back it looks a little bit uneven. I side part my hair and I did it just like at the same layers, where I should have gone a little bit higher on the side that has less hair on it from the part. Anyway, I think I waited about 20 minutes to half an hour, and then I started pulling off the actual aluminium that I had put on my hair. Here's some shots of it here. I did check it every like 5 minutes to see how it was developing, and because my hair was virgin, being that I haven't dyed it in about probably 5 years, I think, it's all virgin now. I know I didn't have to worry about any past dyes or anything like that. And it was a pretty even lift. I did use a bit of hairdryer for a couple of seconds on it twice while it was in the foils, just to give it some heat because it wasn't anywhere near my scalp. I did that, I washed my hair out, then I did the thing that you shouldn't do, brush wet hair, and also brush freshly bleached hair, because I don't have patience and I don't like using combs, and the longer that the brushing went on for, the more aggressive, annoyed I got. From there, I had already towel dried it and I was still towel drying it in my very sexy Kmart work bra, which is terrible. I hate cheap bras. It is the worst because it's so like stretchy at the back, but that's not what you're here for. It's not. So we continued on and I got the, I think it's like a paint box fudge hair dye thing, I expected it to be more burgundy. When I applied it to my hair, we started to see that it was a little pink, and I would paint on a bit, comb it through as the instructions said, and then just put more in at the end. And I combed it all the way to the top so that I have the colour going all the way through. I know that it wouldn't change too much of my brown hair, but in some places it did pick it up, so it's alright. And I left that on there for about 20 minutes. I came back, I put conditioner on it just to get some conditioning aspects to it, because after shampooing it and bleaching it, it was very dry. After that, I washed it out, put conditioner on it again, and blow dried it. And here is the final thing in the sun that you're seeing. Now, what you can see, you might see in the back how Mum thinks it's a bit uneven, and it does need a haircut, you're right. But I haven't cut it in a while, and I don't really want to, but I do. But I don't, but I do, but I don't. I figured that at the end of this, the worst thing that could have happened was me needing to cut off my hair, and I was fine with that because I used to have short hair, although it's getting long. It's really long now. The moral of the story is, get help. Use your mother. So I used to always bleach my mum's hair when I was little and younger, and then when I got into dyeing my own hair from ages 12 to 23, Mum dyed it for me, apart from the one time when I went blonde and they had to fix it. But that was because I wanted a lot of fun fashion colours and I didn't care. Which is also why I had to cut my hair off, because I bleached it and dyed it too much. About the only thing that I would change is not having such harsh lines. That's a bit of a pain. But it still looks good. Really, my plan is next time I do it, once this colour fades out, get Mum to bleach it so it's a bit more scattery. And see how it goes from there. I don't know. Do a different colour. What colour do you think I should do? I kind of like the pink. I'm not a pink girl, and it's a bit fuchsia-y. I don't mind it. I kind of wanted a more burgundy colour because I've had that before, and really as long as it's a warm toned colour, it's better for my skin because I'm so pale that it warms me up. But I can also have cool tones. I would just prefer warm tones. But yeah, so that's it. That's me dyeing my hair today because I was left unsupervised and I'm an Aries and sometimes I need change. A lot of the time I need change. I get very restless with my hair, and this is the longest I have gone without dyeing it, and I am impressed, and I needed a change. And I've been thinking about doing a balayage for a while, and I was going to go and pay someone to do it, but then I decided, fuck that, I'm just going to do it myself, and this is how it turned out. I'm still in love with this hair. The best part of it is like making top knots and ponytails because you've got like the brown and then the pink. And it's just fun. It didn't damage my hair too much. Like it's obviously a little more damaged than it was originally, but it hasn't completely dried it out or anything. I think it helped that I left it for a little bit without washing, and now I have the hair maintenance of washing my hair maybe twice a week, that it will be able to be a bit nicer. But I'm just so happy I've kept my curls in it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's the first time I've made one like this, and it was really interesting, not just the editing side of it, but also the filming and having it become something completely different to what I originally thought it would be, and what I thought it would be was like, oh shit, I'm gonna record this while I do my hair. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know down below what you think, and have you ever done this to your hair? And also, don't try this at home, kids. I think I have to say, get a hairdresser. Okay, bye.